smooth.
You've entered Mandalorian-controlled space. Vacate the sector before we use you for target practice. You have 2 minutes.
Lek told me my presence was requested. I'm the victor of the Great Hunt, here to see Mandalore.
Apologies, Champion. I'll clear you for landing.
You'll feel that later.
Mandalore's waiting. This way. Mandalore, your champion presents himself.
Glad a little war wasn't enough to keep you from meeting me, champion. I like a man who's not afraid to get his knuckles bloody. Welcome aboard the Spirit of Vengeance, both of you.
It's an honor.
I am humbled, truly.
Don't think I can't spot a man sizing me up, Deveronian. Your friend's a sly one. He's been eyeing every angle in the room since you walked in.
Galt's definitely a lot more dangerous than he looks.
Don't listen to him. He's just trying to make sure you shoot me first if things go south.
I've got a lot to thank you for. Shoring up that secret auction, avenging Header Sung, stopping that arrogant snot Terroblood. You had a good slog getting here. Says a lot that you aced Terroblood without stooping to his level. A damn lot.
He was never any threat to me.
That doesn't mean he was harmless. He could have cost us a lot. The Great Hunt isn't held for the sake of sport. It's meant to find the best the galaxy has to offer, usually to handle a task vital to the Mendoid. I have one more thing to ask of you before I know you're the one for it.
You have my full attention, Mandalore.
There is a cavern in the deep jungles of Dromund Kaz. Unnatural place, filled with all kind of abominations. There's something down there nobody's laid eyes on and lived to brag about it. I want you to kill it.
I'll head to Drummond Kaz now.
My clans send their most promising warriors to bloody themselves on the beasts in the cavern. Head to their camp at these coordinates. We'll speak again when you've brought me a suitable trophy.
Nice safari vacation you won, champ. Next time, take the cash prize.
You might try ducking next time.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
You might try ducking next time.
This is a camp for warriors, not hikers. You aren't welcome here.
Warriors, huh? Guess that makes you the armor polisher.
Bite your tongue or lose it. I'm done being nice.
He's more warrior than you, Jogo.
Huh, you're one to judge. Eh, Arutal?
Huntmaster declared him Grand Champion.
That true?
You don't have to like it, but it's the truth.
You're right, I don't. And I sure as hell don't have to like you tramping all over our hunting grounds. Winning the Great Hunt doesn't make you one of us. Finish up whatever brought you here and go.
Never mind. It's an honor.
There's something nasty out here I need to kill.
I know what you're after. The sire of the brood. No one's seen it, but it's there. You can feel its heartbeat in the walls.
Better warriors than you have tried. They never returned.
If you're still here when I get back from killing this thing, you're next.
I can rest easy then. Die well, if you can.
Hori bouche Kikovid. There's a bottom, it's probably there. Good hunting.
You'll feel that later. cross-eyed.
He's back! How'd it go?
I did more than find it.
Ugly.
How did you kill it when so many of my clan have failed?
I told you not to be here.
I'll kill.
You know, your approach to mentoring leaves something to be desired.
They should have taught him he had limits. Good hunting.
smooth.
Well, the guest of honor's finally arrived.
Not much to look at.
The creature's dead, Mandalore. I've brought your proof.
Then it's time I introduced you to the other grand champions of the Great Hunt. Meet your only peers in the galaxy. We've gathered here to induct you into our exclusive group, the only hunters in the galaxy with access to jobs on the legendary Blacklist.
What's so special about this Blacklist?
It's completely confidential. We're the only ones who can read it. Not even contract posters can see what's on the list. The Blacklist's as old as the Great Hunt itself, got its own traditions. I need your help keeping one alive. There's always been a Mandalorian in the group. Duty calls me away, so I want you to take my place. Keep a Mandalorian among the Grand Champions.
You're telling me Mandalore is throwing in the towel?
War's in the air. Mandalore's got a lead. Killing that beast was your ritual blooding, so you're already Mandalorian in spirit, if not in name. Now, do me the honor of joining my brothers and sisters in the Great Clan.
All right, Mandalore. I accept.
You've just taken a load off my mind, champion. Champions! It's time we drink. Let's see how much black ale my replacement can put away. I hate to leave such fine company, but it's time I got back to winning the Sith's wars for them. Champions, till we meet again.
I haven't seen the old man that happy in a long time. How's it feel to be a Mandalorian?
I'm no different than when I got here.
Maybe you've been a Mandalorian all along. Or maybe you're just stubborn. Name's Bloodworthy. These two miscreants are Jula Nightbringer and the Defenestrator. We just wanted you to know we sent a little welcoming present to your ship.
A Blacklist bounty. One of the two oldest on record, to be exact.
Something to ease you into life at the top.
I was wondering what I was gonna do with myself.
This ought to keep you busy for a while. We should get going. Our new friend here has plenty of work ahead of him. Don't be a stranger.
About time you two got back. What happened?
Well, first we met all the other winners of the Great Hunt, then Mandalore made our friend here part of his clan, then we all got properly sloshed.
Are you serious? Tell me he's just messing with me.
He left out the part where we got more work to do.
Huh. I guess that explains a couple things. Well, while you two were off partying without me, we got a very strange message. No indication where it's from, and the encryption's so tight I'd die of old age before I crack it.
It's a bounty from the blacklist.
Wait, the blacklist? So it's real? In all the time I spent researching the Great Hunt, I only heard rumors about the blacklist. According to the rumors, the only people who know how to place a bounty on the blacklist are the most major players in the galaxy. This bounty's pretty sparse on details, just an encrypted hollow frequency and the location to call it from. Terrace. Not a lot to go on either way.
Start the flight checks. We're moving on.
Systems are looking good. Look out, Galaxy. Here comes the grand champion of the Great Hunt.
Hello, Hunter. Fancy seeing you here. Relax, this isn't a prank. This bounty is more of a blacklist tradition than an actual contract. It's been passed from hunter to hunter for over a decade. I was the last hunter to take the contract who's still breathing, so I'm the one passing the torch.
I just need the who and where.
Now that information's going to cost you. See, every hunter to take the contract puts up an ante. The one who actually bags the target claims the stakes. Nobody expected things to carry on this long, so the payout's grown over the years. The ante is listed on the job.
All right. Credits are being transferred.
That's it. Not going to bankrupt you, but odds are it's credits you're never going to see again. Your target is Jinkin Kadera, a Mandalorian who's been in exile on Terrace for ages now. Word is he's been dead for a long time, but don't be taken in. Jinkin's still alive, and he's still very dangerous.
How's Jinkin managed to evade capture this long?
He's resourceful and knows his environment better than anyone. All of Terrace is his weapon. It took a year of searching and a great many dead before Mandalore finally washed his hands of the traitor and left him in exile. Ever since then, Grand Champions have attempted to win the glory of taking Jinkin's head.
Has there been any word of Jinkin recently?
No, and I doubt there will be. This blacklist mark has evaded some 24 hunters over the years. Friendly word of advice. If you're going to pick up the trail before the Empire wipes it out, you're going to need more than your own 2 eyes. There's a Mandalorian base camp on the ground. I'd speak with the ranking officer there.
The advice is appreciated.
Smooth.
Zakuiga Vod. What brings me the honor of having Mandalore's Chosen in my camp.
I'm hunting Jinkin Kadera. You know anything that can help me find him?
The trader? No sightings. But then, we don't pay attention to ghosts. Jenkins a lingering shame best forgotten. You believe he's still alive?
That's what I've been led to believe.
If the trader's alive, it would make some sense. His son was with us until recently. Disappeared.
Disappeared how, exactly?
The boy went missing in action while scouting a nearby Republic colony. Torian was assumed killed or captured by the enemy, but I can't discount the possibility that the trader was involved.
You believe I'll find something at this Republic colony?
Well, a search of the area couldn't hurt. If nothing else, wiping out the colony could earn you a tidy sum. The Imperials want a slaughter, and they're offering credits for Teresian bodies.
Thanks for the heads up.
This is the location of the Second Colonial Protectorate. You can claim any bounties next time you come through camp.
You'll feel that later. Feel that later. That's gonna leave a mark. Might try ducking next time.
Kill me!
Ah! Oh no! No! No!
Please don't kill us! We aren't armed!
I'm looking for someone you may have taken captive. A Mandalorian named Turian.
I don't... Anyone know what he's talking about?
They don't have what you want. They've been hiding in here since the Imperial transports hit the ground. Let them go, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
You're gonna tell me anyway. If I don't like what I hear, they all die.
You really don't want to hold out on my friend here.
We haven't made contact with any Mandalorian troops, but we've been dealing with sniper attacks the last few weeks. I'm certain the sniper's been taking shelter at an old excavation site nearby, but everyone I've sent to investigate has turned up dead. There. You know everything I do. Let the civilians go.
Helpful, but not enough to overlook what the Empire's paying.
No!
All in a day's work. Knocked him cross-eyed.
Smooth. I don't like that. Yeah, yep, definitely don't like this.
Thought you'd be harder to get the drop on.
Bad idea, kid. Now, you gonna tell me what you're doing out here?
More what I had in mind.
If a bloody nose is the worst you take out of here, you're ahead of most.
You're not here for me. Who then?
I'm hunting Jinkin Kadera.
Thought I'd lead you to him? I'm looking too, but not for a reunion. To reclaim my clan's honor.
We'll restore your honor, Torian. You've got my word.
Thanks. I promise you I can find him. I already know where to start. Someone's erected dew collectors, beast traps, around an old transport station. Have to be the traders.
I'll judge for myself.
I've only found one entrance into the station. It's thick with rat ghouls. Risky. Got a way to throw off rat ghouls, but I'll need help. Materials.
I'm pressed for time. I'll just go in guns blazing.
You're the expert. I'll catch up. Here's the hive's coordinates in my hollow frequency.
Do you require medical attention? Be well. Displaying all authorized destinations.
Smooth. knock him cross-eyed. You'll feel that later.
cleared a path to some kind of vault.
On my way. Ah! What is that?
How should I know? I thought it was you.
Don't think it's our equipment. Something's going on down there. It's whipping the Rackles into a frenzy. They're coming out of the woodwork. Moving on your position.
Let's bolt before they corner... too late. Ducking next time. Blast! Does this look infected to you?
So, is Artus finally sending children to do his dirty work? Run home now and tell Mandalore if he wants my head, he should come and take it himself.
You gonna face me like a warrior, or make me chase you all over Terrace?
Think real hard, boy, before you go issuing challenges you might regret. I will tell you what I told the others. You've survived. You have earned the right to the Garoya Beharan. If you lose, however, I will kill you. I'll be waiting at these coordinates. Then we'll see who hunts whom.
Real nice guy, your dad.
He's toying with us. But the Garoya Beharan gives us an opening. It's a Mandalorian death game. There are 4 parts. Ali Jate, personal honors. Yeme Sum, the homeworld. The Sterabise, who defends a legacy. And the Nost, who destroys it. He will place honors, prized possessions around a battlefield. You will try to take them. If you take all of them, then you must take his home.
How do you know he'll just lay down if we win?
There are no rules for how. Plus, he's no Mandalorian. Not anymore. I'll scout for Jikon's honors while you go to face him. Then while you run the game, I'll find his home. Call me when you've made your challenge.
You might try ducking next time.
displaying all authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
Smooth. Smooth. There's the Endar Spire. A lot of history attached to that ship. I've heard that if it had never been here, Terrace would still be standing. That's gonna leave a mark.
Right-neck kisser.
I'm at the coordinates. No sign of Jinkin, just some sort of marker.
Not good.
Holy... Hey! Hey, if you want me to steal your ship and run, then just lie still and don't move.
You okay? What happened?
Challenge accepted.
If that's how you want to play, Jinkin.
Transmission cut out. Transmitting coordinates. Should be all of the trader's honors. Contact you when I found his bolt hole. Torian out.
Not bad. It's usually over by now. Let's see how far you get.
You'll feel that later.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Finding one that quickly could have been dumb luck. 2, you're getting help. Let's slow you down. Ha! I haven't had this much fun in years, boy. I'm glad you didn't die too quickly after all.
Found the trader's bolt hole. Wreckage. Crashed ship. The Indar Spire.
I can head that direction.
No, keep him busy. I'm laying a trap. I'll call when everything's in position.
Praetorian. That trap ready?
No, and the traitor's on his way back.
Don't let him get away. I'm heading to you now.
I'll ambush him at his camp. Transmitting coordinates. Hurry there.
Try ducking next time. Try ducking next time. So much for that plan.
Torian, where's Jinkin?
Got cocky. He's tricky. Electronet put him down, but used it to cook off his munition cache. He's running. Don't let the trail go cold.
Does Jinkin have another hideaway?
Didn't see one. Doesn't matter, you can catch him. He's hurt, bleeding, running. Deep tracks, bloody mud, straight lines. Even you could follow.
He's not getting away from me this time.
Save my honor.
Travel route is confirmed.
Oh look, more mud. Let me know when you find something.
Trail's still strong.
You'll feel that later. Are we there yet? You'll feel that later. You know, we could be robbing a nice, dry, climate-controlled bank right now. You'll feel that later.
You gave a good run, my friend. Might have done me in if you hadn't left the finale to a novice. You and Artus have something in common. You're content to let the young do your dying for you.
Killing you is gonna feel real good.
Looks like we have something in common as well. Let's see what you've got, boy.
You'll feel that later.
Just do it.
He and I aren't done. Lise gar su johar ir. Harjoha darmanda. Ibi turgar. Darbu ir balish.
Mevain? Nerad? Oyash? I have a last request, Hunter. I want a moment to speak with my son.
You just had it.
It's over. Thanks for this.
Just a business arrangement.
Thanks anyway. It's been an honor.
Welcome back. Recon says you've been wreaking havoc on the Republic forces. Now settlers will be clawing over each other for a shuttle off this sewer of a planet. Your bounty. Good stack of credits by the look of it.
Let me know if you or the Empire need anything else cleaned up.
And let you hog all the glory? I don't think so. Good hunting.
You might try ducking next time.
Glad to see you're still alive. You've been out there a while.
Really didn't want to come back empty-handed, did you?
Calling it quits? No shame in bowing out after a good run?
I got your body, Bloodworthy. Bioscan incoming.
These scans match the data I have on file.
You actually caught him? How do you like that?
It would have been a shame if old age turned out to be the only match for Chink and Kadera. Transferring your jackpot now.
Impressive work. Records indicate you are the 28th hunter to place a stake on that bounty, 12th to return.
Don't look so proud of yourself. You bagged somebody's grandpa. Your lucky streak won't last.
Care to put your money where your mouth is?
Look who's cocky, now that he's sitting on a few credits.
Alright, Chula. We've all got better things to do than talk trash. I'll make arrangements for the Mandalorians to take Jinkin off your hands. Expect a shuttle shortly. We'll be in touch.
You'll feel that later.
Almost missed you, Shabu here. It was kind of fate to keep you here.
The trader's in cargo. Don't keep me waiting.
I'm not here for the traitor. You killed my boy. Now you're gonna answer for that.
I gave your boy every opportunity to walk away.
There's only one way for this to end. With you dead at my feet. I challenge you to a blood duel.
Any other relatives I should lay to rest while I'm at it?
If you weren't Mando, I'd have half my clan take you apart one piece at a time. Marn, you're my second. Is this weakling gonna act as yours?
Of course. Wouldn't want someone to cheat.
No, I am.
Torian's my second.
Like father, like son, always picking the wrong side. Harbinger!
Let's hunt. Gotcha. Like father, like son. Couldn't convince him to stop. Sorry.
I'm used to this sort of thing by now.
I didn't come for the fight. I have a favor to ask. I want to come with you.
I don't take on passengers.
I mean to serve. Join your hunts. Earn respect from my clan. Give me this honor.
Keep pace, or I'll leave you behind. Got it?
I'm ready.
We're finished.
Tell the commander I'm not returning. Ready when you are.
Do you require anything, Master? A hot meal, perhaps? Conversation? Foot massage? Just say the word.
This is Torian. He'll be joining us, so get properly introduced.
Always room for one more in my book. I'm Mako.
Galt Renault, at your service.
Pleasure.
Not much to look at, but it's home.
No complaints.
Get Torian settled. We're heading out.
Come on, I'll give you the tour.
Nice! Now I know we hit the big time.
What makes you say that?
Offers have been piling up since we won the Great Hunt. Mostly not worth our time, but I think we've finally struck the motherlode. Some bigwig from Adas Corp just sent us an offer with more zeros than I can count.
What's the job?
That's the best part. It's not a job. They want you to endorse their new line of battlefield adrenals. They're willing to give their current spokesperson the boot, but only if you pick up the contract as soon as possible.
Plastering my face all over the Hollow is gonna do wonders for business.
Maybe we'll actually be able to start spending credits on something other than ammo. We're supposed to visit Adas Corp's plant on Quesh to talk terms.
Let me handle the negotiations and we'll be rolling in credits. I'll only take a 30% cut.
Not how I'd want to be remembered.
So, we headed to Quesh?
Plotting a course for Quesh now.
I'll let Adas Corp know to expect us. The Holonet says the Empire and Republic are disputing whose territory Quesh is. Better be careful if we head there.
Thanks for the help on Terrace. Decent of you to let me in on the kill. You didn't have to do that.
Wasn't exactly charity. Jacone was my target. You got me close to him.
Worked for both of us then. Looking forward to this. Not everyone gets to fight beside the champion of the Great Hunt.
Won't keep you waiting. Might as well find some action.
Sounds good.
Let me tell you a little thing about opportunity.
Enlighten me.
Sometimes, when it knocks, you put it away for a rainy day. Take this group of fresh-off-the-shuttle Arcona I met at the Mosila spaceport before you showed up. I left those Arcana with a stellar impression of Geller rowing, helpful merchant, and earmarked them for a return trip once things died down.
What makes them good marks?
You know why they were traveling to a dump like Tatooine? Seems fresh water's hard to come by on Kona. These rubes heard about moisture farming on Tatooine and figured it was their ticket to riches. Fleecing these yokels will be like taking candy from a baby. The key is finding the right scheme.
You really enjoy seeing what you can get away with, don't you?
Surely a Mandalorian can appreciate testing one's limits. Moisture farmers aren't exactly rolling in credits, but a whole colony of them can add up. You'll be pleased to hear I finished fencing those little Alderaanian trinkets that came into our possession. Made a nice sum, even with the rush.
You're really starting to prove your worth.
I'm gonna have to teach you a thing or two about compliments and flattery. Have I mentioned how much pulling that little con has improved my mood? I think that auction put to bed any lingering doubts that Tiresias is dead and gone. And aside from knowing my new identity ought to stick, I'd almost forgotten how much I love a good scheme.
Fun and profit. What's not to like?
Getting shot at, for one, but working with you has made that pretty commonplace. It's hard to work a proper hustle when you're on the run, chum. I've pulled more heists than cons in recent memory. That was the kind of racket my former partner preferred. Simple, bold, effective. Used to argue about that a lot.
You had other preferences.
Armed robbery is one of the few things I enjoy in moderation. My preference is to be long gone by the time anyone gets wise. That's a lot easier without bounty hunters breathing down my neck. It's about time I got back in the game. Can't afford to let myself get out of practice, after all.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Here for inoculation. You'll need Form 1423/D. And, excuse me. Mercs volunteer all the time, but few have your reputation. Let's forget the red tape. I take it you're here to fight in the Quesh War?
It's better if you don't know.
Understood. Whatever your interests, just know that this planet's not safe. Quesh is highly toxic, poisoned by the resource the Republic's mining. You'll need a protective injection just to survive. There we go. That treatment will protect you for the time being.
I have business on Quesh.
You're good to go. The effects will wear off, but you can get another injection planetside. You're cleared. Talk to Moff Drayson if you want to fight. He's in charge of the Empire's war effort.
So you're my hunter? Yes. Yes, I see it now. The pictures don't do you justice. Excuse my manners. Peyton Swall, Director of Galactic Relations.
Let's get down to business, Director.
We can discuss the terms of contractual partnership in my office. This way, please. Make yourself comfortable. May I offer you anything?
How can I be of service to Adascorp?
Valerie, send in a refreshment cart. Spare no expense. Agent Dahl, Strategic Information Service. I'm placing you under arrest for the murders of Jedi Master Kellyan Jarro and his Padawan, and for destroying the Republic cruiser, Aurora.
Touch me, and you'll end up in a body bag.
Knight.
Not so tough now, are we?
Tyler, disarm the bounty hunter. Cautiously. They're a tricky bunch.
This thug isn't going anywhere, Master.
Thought Jedi was supposed to be fast.
Tyler.
Shoot to kill.
Yeah. That's gonna leave a mark.
You've only made matters worse for yourself.
Duly noted.
Think there's a safe in here?
Never miss a beat, do you?
Hate to leave empty-handed. Okay, I can take a hint. After you.
What'd they have to say?
Mostly they read me my rights. The whole thing was a Republic setup.
What? But how? That offer letter was 100% legitimate. I traced it back to Adascorp and cross-checked all the digital signatures.
It wasn't a forgery. They were cooperating with the SIS.
The Strategic Information Service. We have to be seriously careful to stay off their scanners. Looks like Bloodworthy's on the line. I'll patch him through.
Hope I'm not interrupting. Just wanted to transfer your next target. That is, if you're ready for another blacklist favorite.
Double or nothing?
No wagers this time. Not between us, anyway. This bounty's years shy of beating Jacqueline's time, but anything sitting on the blacklist more than a month is real trouble. I'm putting my money on you this time, so try not to get yourself killed.
What's our next move?
We've got another blacklist mark to deal with. Have the next blacklist bounty's coordinates logged by the time I'm ready to head out.
Will do.
Mako, open a secure channel on the frequency we got from the blacklist.
Come on, come on. Signal strength is really poor. Oh, there we go. Sorta.
This is unexpected. I greet you on behalf of the Chiss Ascendancy, Bounty Hunter. I am Aristocker Shorehardle Milithier. This hollow frequency hasn't had an inquiry in quite some time. I believe there were no longer any interested parties.
Don't sweat it. I'm the last hunter you're gonna need.
I've heard that before, Hunter. I want results, not bluster. I need someone to hunt the Trandoshan pirate lord Renegade Voss. Are you such an individual?
May as well ask us to hunt the ghost of Nagasato.
The name doesn't ring any bells.
A pirate of some renown. He favors lurking in the regions of space you consider uncharted. Our territory, mostly. Renegade Voss has been a blight on Chiss shipping lanes and colonies for years.
I'll put him out of business.
Deliver on those promises and you'll be generously rewarded. Voss appears to have joined up with the White Moor, a massive confederacy of pirates pillaging Hoth's starship graveyard. Their raids have reduced our salvage operations to smoking wreckage.
Voss, your only target of interest here?
He's the only target you need concern yourself with. We've permitted the Empire to use Hoth for strategic purposes in exchange for their assistance dislodging the pirates. Imperial soldiers will handle the White Moor. However, Voss is worth more to us alive.
Works for me. Executions are messy.
Our patrols recently captured one of the White Moor pirates out in the wastes. It may be able to point you to Voss once you arrive. I'm transmitting credentials that will allow you unrestricted access to Hoth's surface. Use them to travel to these coordinates. Contact me when you've secured Voss.